Warning.
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 Warning. You are entering into the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. Too late. Personal Development Unplugged.
Hey, welcome back to the 5-Minute Quickie. And imagine this. You're in a boat. You're in a lovely little boat. And you're on the river. And there's a stream or a current, going past. And you've put an anchor down. And as you put that anchor down, you think you're standing still. Are you? Because everything else is moving away from you. You're not moving forward. Everything else is moving forward. So in effect, your standing still is maybe going backwards. That's what I want to talk to you about. Standing still is okay. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. You see, we talk about can I? Constant and never-ending improvement. The 1%. And I've talked about it in the longer podcasts. I've talked about it in the past. And I know I'm going to talk about it in the future. Because if you're not striving just to be a little bit better, then, and if you think about it, just in your career, maybe in your fitness, maybe in your health, maybe in your learning, if you're not striving to be just a little bit better, you can kid yourself that you're standing still. You can kid yourself that you're just treading water. It'll be okay. But in fact, you are going backwards. You're going backwards when you relate to other people in your field, if it's career and relationships and things like that. You're going backwards if it's your health, because we can all just do a little bit more. But the thing is, you're not standing still. You're actually going backwards because the old saying, if you don't use it, you will lose it. If you don't use your brain, it's a muscle. You've got so much capacity. Use it, or you'll lose it. We'll forget things. We've got to keep topping it up. We've got our body. We've got to keep moving it. There's no good going to the gym once or doing a bit of stretching and go, yeah, I'm flexible, because you'll lose it. You go next time, maybe just leave it for a couple of days and try touching your toes. You go, oh, that's tight. We've lost it. I was only standing still. I didn't really do much. In fact, I only tried to do the things I was doing before. Well, if you did the things you're doing before, you tend to find that you do them a little bit less. Because sometimes you have to do a little bit more to keep even just the same thing. And you don't have to do it 100%. If you could work at 80%. And you go, well, Paul, if I'm doing 80% every day or every week or every time I do something, doesn't that mean I'm standing still? Well, you might think so, but you're not. You're not. Because what happens is your 80% gets bigger, which is quite weird. Think about it though. But if you can lift something at 80% and you keep practicing and practicing, you can lift a little bit stronger. Or you become a bit stronger and you can lift a little bit heavier. And that lifting a little bit heavier now becomes your new 80%. It's a new 80%. So you're growing and you're not hurting yourself. You're just doing a little bit more. The thing is, sometimes we think we have to do it in every bloody thing all the time. No. You can if you can, but don't get overwhelmed by it. As long as we are striving in one area today, maybe two areas today, making sure that we pick the most important areas, we'll find that our improvements generalize into other areas of our life. So if we get fitter, we might get a little bit confident in ourselves, just in our own body. That will spread to when you go to your work or when you meet people, because you'll be that little bit more confident. So your confidence is great. Now you're meeting people. And now you're maybe learning from that. So just don't stand still. It's not okay. And striving to do just a little bit better. just a little bit better. Isn't difficult. Just set your intention. Is this important to me? And then we'll do it. Now the thing is, this is only a 5-minute quickie. It's something to muse about. And it's a reminder. It's a reminder to you. It's a reminder to me. Because I got to keep doing it as well, by the way. And in this reminder, I'm thinking, I wonder how I can do this in a different way maybe. Talked about it in the past, and I've talked about it in the future. Well, I haven't talked about it in the future, but what I'm going to say is I am going to talk about it deeper in the future so we can find even better ways just to keep our motivation, just to keep our confidence, just to keep our growth. Because that's what personal development's all about. Development, personally. That's what we're going to do. So you come with me. You come with me because old guys rule, and I'm an old guy. Have fun. If there's any particular area that you want me to help you with, to get that extra little bit every time you do it, send me an email, feedback@personaldevelopmentunplugged.com, and share this episode. I always ask you to. I know you don't, but if you would, it'll be kind, and it just means it gets out to more people. You'll be surprised. Okay, until the next time, my friend, have more fun than you can stand, and maybe have 1% more pleasure than you can stand today. Okay, time to fly. Bye-bye. So before you leave this unplugged mind of mine, this hypnotic mind, if you enjoyed this podcast or any of the other podcasts, please do subscribe. It helps this podcast grow and affect so many more people. And we love to leave everyone in a better place than we found them, and this will help the podcast. It will help you, and it will help, well, everyone that you know. So if you could just subscribe and share this podcast to everyone you blooming well know. That's the only cost. Pay it forward to everyone, and when you do that, boom, we are all going to make a difference to this little old planet Earth of ours and the people in it. But let's make a good world, a nice world. Okay, you can now prepare to leave this unplugged mind.
Warning, you are now leaving the unplugged mind of Paul Clough. It's time to fly on your own. Be brave, my friend.
Personal Development Unplugged.